Right, Robert Drury back again. On my quest to get to 2200, I am at 2097, and we'll try to get a 10-minute game in. And it's actually been a few days since I've done a video. All right, so my opponent's 2097 also, and he starts off with c4. I will start off with the no one's defense, starts with b6. I'll bring my bishop out, and he is fianchettoing, and I believe it's kind of odd. Moves here. I suppose he's got an English going. Okay, I will continue with the Hippo, and I believe this will be considered maybe a great snake variation. I'm not 100% sure about the particular variations. All right, I continue with my 2 pawns on e6, d6, part of the Hippo. Fianchetto both bishops, another part of the Hippo. All right, now here I can push and see if he'll close, but he could. All right, let's see. If I push, he takes, I take. Tell you what, I am going to play the pawn move here because now I may push on the next move. Depends on what he does with that bishop. All right, I will push. And the whole purpose is if he wants to, if he traded, I was going to trade here. If he takes back, I was going to take here. And the pawn was to keep the bishop out of here. All right, but let's continue with my setup. And once he plays that move, I'm just going to hit him with the tempo and continue my sub. Now he will most likely bring a bud. Well, he did not. He did not. That's it means he's planning on pushing. Let's see. If he pushes, and let's say it was his move and he pushed, I would take, he would take. It's not. What we'll do is we will castle, and if he pushes, we will hit with an own push of our own. And even if he doesn't push, we may end up pushing ourselves. He does what I expected he would do. And let's see, where are we going? All right, well, he played the knight. He's doubling up here. All right, let's say if I go here, he takes, I take. What do we do? Do we wait on him? Maybe we just wait on him. All right, we're going to bring our bishop back. We're going to reroute our bishop. We'll let him do the taking. Maybe he won't. All right, we will push. We will take. He's going to take, and we will hit the bishop, and we'll also threaten this particular move right here. Okay. Now what's he going to do? All right, we will come. We'll take the pawn, and he takes back. All right, now what? What happens if we push here? He drops the back. What happens if we just take? Let's just take. Let's just take. And let's see what he does. Then we will come right back. All right, so have I played this gentleman before? No, I have not played him before. All right, we will come back. We have got our pawn. And what is he going to do? He is going to cause problems. Can just push. No. Push. Problem is he's got this guarded twice, and I would love to have that square. Push, push, push. Yes, we will hit the bishop. Once he moves the bishop away, now what do? Do we push? He comes back here. We come in here. Or do we check him first? All right, we'll push. And I probably should have spent a little bit more time on this, but I did not. All right, so now we can hit this. And what are we going to do? He takes there, so we take with here. He's going to pull here. We will take with the knight. Take with the knight, because now I'm protecting here. We are still attacking here. And and we can come here. Ew, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Come here, and this will be guarded, and it'll also, that's what we'll do. Do we want to do that though? Yes, because we are now threatening this, and he can't come here to protect, and he cannot, he can go there, can he? Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's do this. I'm not 100% sure about this move. We're hitting the queen. And there we go. We will do that. We will hit that. And he takes. And he takes. But what do we do? Oh, I can't do that because he'll just give me a big old fat. All right. So what do we have? What do we have here? That's unfortunate. Let's see if I go here. All right, he's hitting this once, and I'm protecting it once. I go here. All right, let's. All right, I go. And he's coming in. And what do I do? He's coming in here. I don't do anything. I just sit tight. All right, so if he comes here, I got to move. I got to move. I got to get out of the. I'm pinned right now. All right, let's see. 650. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I was down almost 4 minutes on time. That's unfortunate. All right, we don't want to let him. Hold on a second. No, I can't take that. All right, we don't want to let him to do any pushing here. Okay, I'm gonna bring my bishop up here, hit there, and I'm gonna try to bring my rook over and get this rook off the board. What does that do? What does that do? All right, we'll do this. And where is he going? Let's see. Now maybe we can get something, get this rook off the board. All right, rook's coming off the board. And what's he doing? All right, let's see here. Here's for a check. All right, let's give him a check. We'll give him a check. We'll get rid of one of these. One of them will. All right, well. All right, we will do this. We've also got a check here. And he's got that. I'd be darn. But all right. I mean, he can come here, but he's not coming there. All right, let's see if we can. Boom. All right, if I go here, he takes, I take, and he's not in the square. There we go. We will go there. And I will. There we go. We'll give him a check. And we will push up the board. We will go. We'll go this route. All right, I got 45 seconds left. I've got to move. And I don't know if I don't think I have enough time to do anything here. Okay, let's come in. And where's he going? Where's he going? Let's go here. Let's do this. We're going to have to see if we can get these pieces off the board. got to go here. And we will come in here, get him off the board, come back, and we got to start pushing. We've got to start pushing. All right, I got 15 seconds. I gotta get this piece off the board. I gotta get him off the board. Okay. And where's he going? Where's he going? All right, let's go here. Ran out of time. All right. Got to get more time. All right, let's see. Let's do a quick game review and check the percentages. Not good. Looks like I made 2 blunders. All right, well, let's go back and take a look at it. Okay, so he's playing the English opening, and I'm starting off with no one's defense, which is the B6 move. And he brings his knight out, and I'm continuing with no one's. Now he's feeling shadowing his bishop here. So I'm gonna play my 2 pawns. My Hippo pawns will be here, and I'll put my knight out first, and I put my other 2 pawns on E6, D6. That's 1 step in the Hippo, and we're just kind of maneuvering a bit. When he gets this set up with 3 pawns, I eventually want to go E5. And the whole thing is to get him to break up these 3 pawns. If he pushes forward, that's no problem. We can always bring the bishop back this direction and hit this diagonal. So, but before I push here, I wanted to keep the knight out of here. And let me go back. All right. So if I let's see, if I push here, I'm thinking, all right, so if he takes, I take, he takes back, I take, he can check me here, and then I've got an issue because I'll either lose my right to castle, because if I take it with the king, I lose my right to castle, but if I take it with the rook, then his knight would come in here and hit both these 2 pawns. So therefore, I played the A6 move to keep the knight out of here. All right, so let's go forward. And there's my push. I've got my E6 pawn solidified there, or controlling the B5 square. And he pushes, which 9 times out of 10, your opponent's going to push the D5 pawn. I bring my knight around. I'm intending to push F5 myself. And this is just loses a tempo because I'm always going to hit it. And if he wants to trade the bishop, I'm willing to trade out. Okay, he drops back. I continue with my development. And once you see the move the knight away, that means 9 times out of 10, they are intending to push the F pawn. I'll just go ahead and castle. And there comes the F pawn. So now the engine says you can, E takes F, you can meet it this way, G takes F, then rook to C1, and it gives black a slight advantage. However, I want to push the F pawn in order to keep it keep white from pushing forward. He brings his knight back around. Now this, I dropped back, but I could just play this. He comes around, then my knight comes to f5. But I drop my bishop back, and he basically wastes a move. So I take, he takes, I come back with my knight, drops his bishop back, and now I play e takes f4, which actually was the engine's top choice. His bishop takes, and now my thought process was, let's see, he takes bishop takes b2. Oh, I took the pawn up here. And actually the engine actually prefers knight to c5 first. And I suppose you're getting here, you're getting this pawn. This is still an issue. I just thought, just went a pawn. And he drops back, and I come back, and now he moves his rook over, and I push here, trying to dislodge his bishop. He drops back, and I push g4, and he drops back, and the whole purpose is I can get this square. And I take the square, he takes, I take with the knight. The reason I took with the knight is if I take with the queen, he can bring his rook over, and he's got a tempo on me. Take with the knight, he comes in, attacks, and I bring my knight back, which, all right, so let's see. Right here, it says just queen d7. Bringing the knight back actually allows queen takes g, because now I have blocked my bishop from defending it. Was not a smart move. That gave white the advantage. He did not take care of, or did not take advantage of it. I bring my knight around, and once again, queen to d3, and I've got some issues. Even queen to c1. He's winning at this point, but he's missing the moves. I go ahead and take the bishop. He takes my bishop. And let's see. Yeah, I mean, he's still winning. I take, he takes, and my knight comes around, and he's winning. This allows me to block. And my queen comes up. And I don't want him to push this, so I push my a pawn. And he's got, he's targeting this, and he's also got this pin. But my bishop's guarding. All right, this allows my rook to come around and get the rooks off the board. The engine prefers king takes. I played queen takes. He drops back. I give him a check. Takes. He gives me a check, and the engine likes king to f7, but I played king to g6, and he traded out. Okay, and bishop takes a4, he takes, and bishop to c2. I played bishop to b3, targeting this, but that just gives him the defense. Actually, bishop to d1 hits him with a tempo, and then I can push. And I am winning at this point. I give him a check. He comes over and drop back. And the unfortunate thing about this game, and I'll click through the last few moves, is I did not allow myself enough time. Actually, right here, just push and push. But I got sidetracked. I'm low on time. I'm 14 seconds. I got sidetracked because I'm wanting to get this last pawn off the board to secure a draw. Okay, let's just go through these moves. He brings knight around, and I bring my king back. brings his king over, and I push. And he brings his king over, and I can't push right now because he will come in here for check and then win the pawn. But the bishop coming here protects this square, and it protects this square. Let's see, I bring my bishop, and it ends up being a draw. I ran out of time. Here, I mean, he can come down here, and I'm just going up here, and I don't see how he's going to stop my pawn from coining. But with that, it was unfortunate. I did not give myself enough time, and I remain at 2097. And I will see you on the next video.